This is a bus that's arriving from Las Cruces. You know.
After 40 years helping migrants in El Paso, Ruben Garcia is used to ups and downs.
Y que posiblemente a lo mejor uno de ustedes actualmente llegó de la luna en un plato.
I think it's really important for people to understand that the flow of Central American refugees over the past 5 years has been kind of like a seesaw.
But even he was caught off guard by the number of families crossing the border this spring.
Border Patrol agents are seeing even more migrants crossing from Mexico into El Paso today.
More than 1,700 migrants taken into custody by Border Patrol in El Paso just on Thursday alone. Now take a look at this. As it deals with the large number of apprehensions, Border Patrol has set up a tent underneath the Paso del Norte port of entry in downtown El Paso.
With detention centers at capacity and families sleeping on the ground, Border Patrol began releasing asylum seekers in El Paso, often hundreds at a time.
There were some weeks where 5,000 to 6,000 per week, so we were approaching between 800 and 1,000 per day that were being released to us. And so this has been the single largest wave of Central Americans that we have seen.
Like today, they're probably going to release 600 people to us. So a part of those 600 will come here.
Garcia's shelters were soon full, so he had to improvise. He rented an empty warehouse and is doing his best to make it work.
It doesn't have the infrastructure, the internal infrastructure like toilets and showers, and so we're having to use porta potties and mobile shower units that we're renting so that we have what is necessary for all the people.
Last month, Garcia appealed for help. 600 miles away in Dallas, Cheryl Pullman answered the call.
If they need to, but remember they've just gotten off of a 12-hour bus ride, so they may be happy to be standing.
I knew that when Ruben reached out and said, we cannot take any more people, that they must be stretched to their limits, because he has done nothing but try to build and build and build capacity. So if he was at the point where he was asking Dallas to take this on, I knew it had to be now.
We have 3 cot rooms. This is the red cot room.
Pullman and a group of interfaith volunteers scrambled to find a space and get it ready. Now, after weeks of preparation, the Oak Lawn Methodist Church will receive its first asylum seekers.
But when you offer them kindness, they might cry for a little bit, but they are pretty strong people, so it's just ask them questions and see if they need anything, because most of the people that are coming in, they gonna need things.
It feels like a very small thing that we're doing to take on a couple of busloads a week of 50 or so people. But hopefully, as we're able to figure out how to do this well, we can start to do more.
The bus pulls in at night. It's been a 12-hour trip from El Paso. People are tired, but thankful to have made it this far.
El viaje estuvo cansado y duro. Como en México, casi teníamos que rodear. Donde estaban los federales, muchos federales y...
Desde Venezuela salí a Colombia. De Colombia salí a Cancún. De Cancún salí a Juárez. De Juárez pasé a la frontera. De ahí nos detuvieron en El Paso por 5 días. Luego nos llevaron a un refugio, después otro refugio y después llegamos acá.
Y cuando venimos aquí me quedé sorprendida porque era bonito. Y aquí donde llegué las personas son buenas, bonitas y a uno lo adoran y lo quieren y los ayudan.
¿Y están viajando juntos? ¿Los dos? Sí, solamente dos. Okay, perfect.
Soon, these families will be on the road again to meet up with their sponsors and await their asylum hearings. But tonight, they can just rest.
It's receiving them with a smile, with a clean place to stay, with a fresh box of food, with a care kit, with a sense of reassurance that, again, you're free now, right? You're no longer detained, you're free now. And this is what freedom starts to look like.